Everyone knows video is the future of marketing, and everyone's thinking, all right, I'm going to go around, I'm going to film with my phone, and I'm going to be the future. So how do you get really good at the future of marketing? Well, one of the things that I always think about when I'm presenting on a stage or whenever I'm just presenting in general is when you're presenting, especially in a video, is you want to think about exaggeration. So you want to take your style, create your style, and you exaggerate it. You blow it out of proportion because normal is boring. So if you're normal, whether it's in a video, whether it's, on a stage, whatever it is, normal is boring and people don't pay attention to that. And one of the things I actually told someone where they're not good at, they're just not good at filming, they're just not good at technology. And so I told them, I said, look, you want to exaggerate that. Don't try to get good at it, just exaggerate how bad you are at it. And so what you do is you would take your phone and you simply film just like how the older folks do, the people who are 90 years old and they're filming themselves. They're like, is this thing on? Is this on? I don't know. Is this working? And so you do that on purpose, right? And what you do is when you're doing that, people are going to watch just because it's so random. And so you're sitting there and let's say I'm a real estate agent and I'm sitting there talking about real estate, or I'm talking about real estate investing or something. And so I tell people like, hey, you know what? I'm not great at this video stuff, but I'm great at investing in houses. I'm great at making money investing. So, is this thing on, by the way? I don't know. And so you're doing things like that just to exaggerate your style, to exaggerate whatever it is you are good at or aren't good at, because that's what people pay attention to. You just got to think normal is boring. The more normal you are, the more boring you are in a video, especially in a video and on stage or just presenting in general. And so when you are filming videos, right, one of the things that you need to think about are just pattern interrupts. So anything, remember, normal is boring. So anything that stays in a straight line, you're sitting there, you're recording a video, sitting there recording, and your style is the same throughout the whole thing, then people, they don't pay attention to it as much. So what you got to do is you got to do random things like that. That was completely random. It had no place in this video. I don't know why I just did it. Well, I do know why I did it. But things like you just get up and let's say you just start walking, you just walk off. Or if you're filming as you're walking, right? So you're filming just things like that, because as you're walking, people are kind of looking behind you, wondering, oh, what's going on behind him? And that's kind of what they're paying attention to. Well, not paying attention to, but that's what's going on inside of their mind because it's not normal. And so when you create little pattern interrupts like these, like if you were to just walk out of the studio when you have two people in a room and you're both conversating and there's no way to predict the conversation and the interaction between you two, little things like that creates pattern interrupts inside of your video. And so that's how you keep people's attention while you're actually doing video stuff. And so eventually though, right now, a lot of people are using their phones, especially for Facebook Live and everything. Eventually everything is going to get really, really professional looking. Even our phones are going to be like DSLR cameras. They're going to be so freaking good. Right now, they're pretty good, but they're going to be like $800, $900 cameras. They're going to be like really freaking good. And so eventually, normal Facebook Live videos are going to be like DSLR videos. And so you have to think, how do you take a normal phone and how do you improve it just a little bit? And so you don't want to be a scrub. You don't want to come across as a scrub when you're filming your videos, but you just want to improve it just a little bit. Just go a little bit above everybody else. Everybody else is filming like this with their phones, and you're sitting there and you have like a professional audio thing set up on your phone. I got one that's over there, but I don't feel like going up to get it. So you have like a professional audio thing on your phone, so you just get better audio. And so it's little things like that you're adding to your videos when you're actually filming, which is going to help you get better. And so the only way you're going to get better at video work is just to learn as you do. So in the beginning, you're going to film, it's going to suck. I mean, it's going to suck really, really bad. And the only way to get better at it is for you to just do it, for you to just pick up your phone and start recording video, or to pick up some camcorder like this one and just start recording video. As you do it, you will get better at exaggerating your style. You'll get better at including pattern interrupts. You'll just get better at stuff, and you'll start to have the it factor, the charisma that everyone talks about. And this is probably the number one thing that you need to have inside of a video, because like I said, normal is boring. The more normal you are, the more boring you're going to be, and the less people are going to watch. So you got to think along the lines of being charismatic, having the it factor. And people keep saying content. Everyone says content is king. Content is king. It is not king, because what you say in the content doesn't actually matter. People completely forget what you say. Like just a few seconds ago, I just said the lottery numbers, but you completely forgot what I just said. And so you're not going to win the lottery. And hey, that's your problem, because you just completely forgot what I just said. And so you got to understand that when you are delivering content, when you are creating videos, when you're creating a podcast, no matter what you're doing, people are going to forget what you say, and they're always going to remember how you make them feel. And that's why the whole charisma of the presenter is what a lot of people keep talking about. When someone's on a stage, someone's filming a video, no matter what it is, it always comes down to the charisma of the presenter.